Hi, my name is Marek. I'm art director.
Hello, I'm Kamil. I'm creative director in Drago Entertainment. There were a few reasons to give the players story in Winter Survival. The thing is that there is so many survival games and they offer a lot of interesting features packed in an open gameplay, and obviously we are doing this as well. However, we wanted to give the players something different and a bit more I would say easier to get into the game. And that was our first initial idea, to introduce the mechanics that are new, that are changing the gameplay, and they might be not so recognized from other survival games out there. On top of that, we got some technological advantage to do so. And then we make our first demo that was only story mode, and we noticed how well it was welcomed by the players. Therefore, we focused to develop full story mode with immersive narrative gameplay and experience that will make the game more unique, better adjust for new players in the survival genre, or give something new for the players who are, experienced in survival, however they wanted to taste something else. The idea of the story was to create this kind of loneliness feeling around the player. To make it so happens, we need to start with the few friends. And this gives us a flexibility to give a few things here. First of all, side objectives or main objectives, effectively something else just to rather survive, yes? You have to find your friends in the wilderness, you have to worry about them. You feel alone so long as you are actually being alone. However, when you have a glimpse of hope of communicating with someone else, the loneliness is getting deeper and deeper. That's also impact the whole sanity system that makes the game more and more, let's say, overwhelming for the character mind. And gives this kind of horror vibe, but not in a spooky way, but more in a tension way.
Well, first of all, I'm a big fan of mountains and the environment itself. To me, this question is about the style, really, and how we were developing the style of realism, but more colorful, the bigger, the stronger.
We're actually selling the story as well, thanks to a lot of visuals as well. Yeah, we've got few things that support narrative by visuals. Because the character is alone there. We cannot just talk to ourselves all the time. Yes. So we support the narrative by the environments a lot.
Well, obviously the nature and the mountains and the snow, but also the 19th century engineering and the remainings of this 19th century settlement.
Sanity system is one of the core feature. So we got effectively a couple of ways to just tell the story in a non-verbal way. Yeah. About the inspiration and on the other things that we, despite the nature obviously itself, for me, I don't remember the title as well. I believe it was The Grey. The movie when the lion, I believe so, he was hunting for a wolves, and I absolutely love how the tension was built there and how the wolves were acting. Obviously, as much as we are doing our best to deliver the most sophisticated and interesting AI, we don't have real wolves there. But we take a lot of real features, I would say, from them. My personal favorite, one of the personal movies that I like a lot is Alien, the first one, when basically the whole movie is a one big tension. Yeah. And obviously
you don't see it, but
exactly.
You feel it.
And
yeah.
We also try to deliver it somehow with our bear, who is constantly following you and making your life a bit more difficult. Obviously, in the end game, you have ways to deal with him, but that's not the way. On the very beginning, either in a story or in a survival mode, you just have to be very, very careful. You have to be looking around.
Defensive.
Exactly, you have to be more defensive towards
posture.
that kind of enemy. Exactly. So this also kind of vibe of nemesis following you. Let's put it this way. It was also very inspirational for us.